G'day, welcome back to that new hobby high, Horus Heresy Armies from scratch. A video blog, stroke diary, stroke ramble about my week in the hobby, what I've done, what I've gotten up to, and my general thoughts and raptures. This is episode, first off, we had like 7-8 people bloody subscribe in with us this last week. Thank you very much for joining, lads. Do appreciate it. Let me know how I can improve or do anything better for you, and I'll do my best to accommodate. So this is episode 10, right? Since I've started this Titan stroke army comeback, started getting knuckle into this 3,500 point Titan army. And, I don't get it. It looks at this point like there's not a lot of progress, but I only get about 3 hours a week to paint, to paint, and to sit down and get some time to myself and to knuckle in. And not all of that is, I'm able to use the air gun because I've got a daughter who might be sleeping. So I guess there's interruptions to my build. So this is 10 weeks of 3 hours. It's about 30 hours of work here. I don't think I've done too badly, if I'm 100% honest. It's not like going through my Ultramarines where I can just bash out a unit a week and just call it done and have something to show you. This has actually taken a bit of time and effort to actually knuckle in and actually get done, because I want it to look showy. I want it to look like, I want people to ask to play against the army, I don't just want to go, here's a painted up, and I want people to want to play it, play against it. Whether it's a good army or don't care. But I'll show you what I've gotten up to so far. Right, this week I've gotten my second Triaros up and going. I've started doing some of the Titan maniple colours on the first one, and I figured, why shouldn't I just do it all at once? I've gotten this. I've learnt that I stuffed up badly when I put these together. I should have had a look and done it in sections, because this has been an absolute bloody. These pieces have been an absolute bloody nightmare to put together. What I should have done is get the interior engine pieces. Where would that one go? Interior engine pieces like that. Do all the details that I wanted to do on them. Right? Make them all nice and wash them up, weather them down, get them all done. And then get the outside, fairings. And then do all the details on these. Decal them up, weather them all down, get them ready to go. And then put them together, glue them together, and that way, like what I've done with this one, is, I sprayed it, sprayed the silver, taped it up, sprayed the white, put the stencils on, and then I end up just doing all this inside it, and I'm stuck. You get messy brush strokes, you get marks on the white, and it amplifies the work that doesn't need to be done. So next time I build a Triaros, I have a game plan. So this one will come together a lot neater and prettier than this one. It'll still look all right, but Jesus, it's a fucking pain in the ass. I should have really had a look at it as I was putting it together. Now, the last 3 weeks where I've said, haven't got a lot to show you, is because I was working on this unit of a thing, which is the main body, and it was a pain in my coit. It was an absolute hemorrhoid. So the things that made this a pink sock was that the gaps were huge. We're talking maybe 2-3 mil in and amongst some of these joints here, which once it was all put together and glued, had to be filled, spackled up, and then sanded. And the dust is bloody crook too. This big top plate where the gun mounts on, it was open by about 3/4 of an inch, or about 15 mil, maybe 20 mil wider than it should have been. So I had to heat the whole thing up, and then get some grips and some vices and just squeeze them together, and then these things squeezed in, and then it distorted the walk plate at the front, and it's just such a. I was very, very close to throwing a bit of a blokey hissy fit on this one, But I did eventually manage to heat it in increments and actually get it to sit in nice and tight to where it has to go. And then due to the drawings being absolute dog's breakfast, I didn't put the walk plate in once I'd glued these engine mounts in. So I had to sort of sand it down, fill it in and refill the gaps to get it all going. But now it's all together, puttied up and base coated in lead belcher. I can't help but be sort of impressed by it. It's a heavy bit of unit. It's about 2 bags of sugar, about, maybe 1.5, 2 kilos. 2 bags of sugar is heavy. The detail is exquisite. It's really good for resin. I looked at it and go, oh, geez, that's better than it needs to be, which is, a big step back. Usually it's like, oh, that's near enough is good enough. But this is better than it needs to be, and it's really, really impressive. I like the details of the doors, the vents, the little control panels, the wiring, the external wiring, and I'm going to paint this up like pyro. Anyone who's an electrician knows what pyro is. And, or MIMS, we call it MIMS here in Australia, metal insulated, metal sheathed mineral insulated, like copper power wire. And it's just, I like it. I'm getting excited about it. It's a big unit. I'm going to paint these engine mounts polished aluminium, simply because there's going to be so much black and white. Blue and white, that it needs something else to pop around the engine mounts. So polished aluminium, like a World War II American aircraft. I think that's going to look really, really nice. And of course, a decal on the door. So like when it opens up, you got half the Pegasus on this side, half the Pegasus on that side. It just looks good. It looks great. And it's a big boy. Hang on, let me just get this out here. It's a big lad. Now, I'm a big man. I really am. I'm over 6 foot. I've got a freaking hefty weight to me. And that's the size of the bloody body and the legs and the little dudes that go along with it. It's a big lad. Next section is to glue and glow effect this waist bit, and then I'll do this bit. I've got the gun turrets all sorted out. This is only like still in the works. This is on the checkered and pattern side. This one's going to be on the solid and white. And I'm hoping just to get these. I'm hoping the next week to get this knee done, this thigh armour done and deckled up, knee and the knee glued on, and just get the lower body finished and out of the way. I'm also hoping to get the other 30 Secretari put together, and the Triaros can wait, because they even though I'm bitching about how difficult it is, they're going to go together really, really, really quickly and easily, mainly because I've decided that the centre part of the body is going to be weathered metal, and the only bit of colour will be the outside tracks in this top part. So they'll come together in a couple of hours, I reckon. Other than that, the engine mounts are interesting on these. I don't know if you knew, but like these are the void shield generators and the power supplies for the weapons. And they're so intricate. They sit on top of each other like that. They don't actually join physically. They've just got these little plates where this two pipes join this outside unit. And then on the main body, it sits up here, leaving this huge fucking gap, which I assume is some part of which I assume the main, the body weapon, something goes in here and attaches. So once I get these done, I've got to wait till I get the big weapon before gluing it in, because the last thing I want to do is glue these in and find it doesn't allow me to freaking put the rest together. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. Now, once I get that done, the plates will be easy enough. The plates are obviously the most fun to do. Freaking, you get to play around with the stencils and designs and decals and just make it all look woo-hoo-hoo, freaking pretty tops. What else? 262's coming along nicely. That's going to be finished this week as well. Oh, and I was informed recently that I've been playing nights in 40k the last month and a half, 2 months, and I've been having a great time. My win rate has been distinctly COD average. But I was recently told, and told after the tournament that of a rule set, and that is when you lose a Lord of War, in depending on which scenario you're doing, the person who destroys it gets, say, 4 victory points for each Lord of War destroyed. And I've got 4 of them, big knights. So they get, there's 12 victory points. There's 9 victory points. And I've been distinctly average. I haven't been recording the victory points of my games. But what I did find out recently is that secondary victory points can only be issued once. So I've been given away maybe, up to 9 victory points to the other side each and every game, depending on how badly they kick my ass. I suppose that's the tell. They have been kicking my ass. But, just perhaps, I didn't lose as badly as I thought I did. So next game I have, I'm going to keep a laser eye fucking view on that little rule. And knowing my luck, it'll be against another Primarch who will just completely table me from one side to the other. But other than that, I'm having a great time with the hobby. Knocking on well. And I expect to see a lot more progress very, very, very soon. And hope you stick with it. And to the new fellas who joined in from last video, this is what it is, mate. It's me spruiking on about my progress and all of this. But I'm going to have some lore questions for you next week, because I'm writing up a list of the things that I don't quite understand about Horus Heresy. And we're going to go through it point by point. If not this week, next week, then the week after. Anyway, that's all from me. I love the lot of yous. Give the missus a kiss, and I'll see yous all later. Cheerio.